Do you have a friend that has talked behind your back, stabbed your butt, or perhaps have you borrowed a friend some money but have not gotten it back? This week's podcast, we're diving in once again to that pool of trust. I'm not talking about trust fund. I'm talking about trust when it comes to friendships. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Table
Talk. I tell you, I just realized, just as you were doing the opening, how apt our guest is today.
Oh, man.
Because of all the stories. Oh, shit.
Oh, man.
Everyone, how you doing? By the time you heard this, good Lord. I
you saw the title already. You know who's here with us today. So jump off your phones and jump onto the YouTube to see his handsome face. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the one and only Yin Guo.
What's up? I'm super honored and super happy to be back here.
It's
even
been a while.
though it was super last minute.
Yes, it was the last minute.
Super.
You know what they say? Last minute, fast minute. Anyway, thanks so much, Dennis, for coming here today. Man, it's been
London?
a while.
Like,
sorry,
May you please. What
the bird shit.
All right.
It's been a while.
So I don't know much of what's supposed to happen today,
Yes.
but I know the title of today is we're talking about
breaking the trust.
breaking the trust,
Breaking the
betrayal,
trust.
and things like that. Right?
Yes.
So okay. So
First thing I thought, like, I know Dennis has a lot of betrayal in his life. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know whether it's a flattering thing. Like, you know, when you're discussing, like, hey, let's talk about betrayal. Hey, Dennis Yin.
Let's talk about betrayal. Who's the first one that comes to your mind when it comes to betrayal?
Dennis, actually. Oh, shit.
This guy has been betrayed so much.
Okay, guys, do not joke.
This guy is all top 10 anime betrayals.
Oh, man.
Okay, but for everyone who doesn't know who Dennis
dang.
is and you're new to the podcast, welcome to the podcast that's going to change your life. We do it on a regular basis. If you've not been joining us, well, your life is about to change. But for everyone who is here because you already know what's good, Dennis,
Yes.
reintroduce yourself to these cuties.
Who are you? What do you do?
What's up, everyone? My name is Dennis Yin. I used to be a dancer. I was a radio announcer. I was a TV host. I acted. I was in a movie. I was in a drama, a Singapore drama.
Okay, wow.
I used to work as a clown.
Wow.
I own a restaurant before this, Paperfish, and then I own a gym, House of Champions.
Wow.
I have a wife, Jazel Lim, and I have friends, Ming Han and Ming Yu.
Wow, that flex.
yeah.
Come on,
that is,
lady and gentlemen.
he don't just flag his packs, he flags his flags. Yo, guys, they were
Okay.
Yo, that has been the most impressive run through.
That's the best intro we've had.
Yeah, people don't know usually what
On
they're
the
talking
show,
about.
people are, I do a bit of...
Okay, you have to understand because I have to explain to a lot of people what do I do. Because people will be like, Dennis, you're a social media influencer, right?
Yes.
I'm like,
No.
well, amongst other stuff.
Yes,
what
yes.
do you do?
So you've had practice. You had practice.
Because sometimes I have to be honest, you
Yeah.
actually forget what you do. Like, okay, wait, am
Where am I?
Am I this? Am I that?
That kind of forget, is it? Yeah. Dennis, how long? Wow, let's just not walk back all the way through memory lane.
Wow, you want to walk back through memory lane?
10 years ago, 10 years
what
ago.
was our first video together?
Back when we all three had six pack, that's when it was.
haven't happened.
But one of my most memorable video to film with you guys, with both of you individually was definitely the one that we did. Both also Denku one.
Actually, yeah.
Both also Denku. Yes.
Denku, bringing us together. I know there's a running joke on this podcast. We want to see how many times you have to say Denku's name before Denku actually realized that we're talking about him. I swear, how many episodes has it been?
No, it's not just our podcast. It's us, it's Fashion Week, it's Jin, everyone. We all like, hey Dan, why you never listen podcast? Then we call him out.
I really need to know.
Even you call him out, he also don't know.
You try. You look at the camera and say something bad, but then just whack any.
Denku. You damn not cool.
Oh, bro, I promise you he won't hear.
Even when we post it on Insta story, also don't
He won't know, bro.
Oh, you know, he's living life, but yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, the video was definitely in the Asia Cafe.
Yes.
Me and you.
Freaking Sam Insanity.
It was so long. It was 2012 or 2013.
Back when Asia Cafe is still alive.
That's right. And for me and you, it was definitely Tau Fu Fa.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, the
I
hand
hate
sign,
people, dude.
that hand sign thing up until
Actually,
today.
still people come to
still
me,
come
yeah.
up to us, you know. Tau Fu Fa.
Then that whole, no, this one is. Hey, you see, I do my history, guys. You got to know.
This
This
is
is crack,
This
no
is
joke.
very, very long ago.
Jeremy,
So-
did you watch that when you were young?
Yeah.
Hey, do you remember OMG or not?
Yes.
The event.
But sadly, OMG event, every single time when you guys organize it, I was always in US.
Oh yeah.
I
Sadly,
dancing,
who?
dancing.
Sorry. Sad for
sorry.
what? You go to US do what?
Compete.
then
With who? With who?
With Electrical Shop.
With who some more? Over there? Quest crew.
Quest
Jabba,
crew,
Jabba
International.
Walkies,
And then
King
we all
Jazz.
we all
dance with ourselves.
Well, it was fun.
we all don't even have enough money to buy drums with that one for our own set. Hey,
10 years later, 5 years later, look at this set. Oh, wow.
Good, work hard, play hard. You know?
All right.
But 10 years has been a long time in this industry. And speaking of industry,
Yes.
we've chosen a really crazy one to be in. Right? A crazy one where work is a plenty but friends are few.
Oh, you, my goodness.
You know, people
like this, so.
people are friendly.
That is very true indeed.
Actually, people are friendly, but you won't find a friend in all the people, right? You know. Ow!
Hey, don't sendiri lah, walao.
You. Ow! But you know, it's not because it's inspired by recent events.
No.
Actually, it is. We just really want to talk about trust.
Yes.
It's hard to trust.
Yes.
Is it hard? Are you the one that like go up to people straight away? Yo, you're my best friend.
Okay. One of my
Yo.
issue is that I think I trust people.
I was just going to say, as I said that, I think you trust people quite easily.
Yep. This is something my mother would say to me.
Oh, man.
My staff would say to me. My wife would say to me that I trust people too easily to share myself.
That's why we're putting Dennis today on the episode.
So I mean, I don't see it as betrayal. I just see it as my stupidity.
Okay.
Of always trying to help people and thinking that, you know, when you do good will come back to you. I kid you not. I've done good, but I've not seen good come back to me.
Do you think though, trust is an important thing in friendship?
Trust is very important, but being in our line,
Yes.
I would say you really don't know because sometimes people can create this image where they're your best friend, you know, they make you trust them, but at the end of the day, they will backstab you anytime.
Post on Instagram together, hang out. I'm with my boy Dennis. Go behind this.
But after they get whatever they want to get from you, they're gone.
They hit your follower cap already.
Yo,
Sound familiar.
Oh. Anyway, have you guys have you experienced broken trust with friends?
You say that often.
You mean many times?
Ayo, Dennis.
You mean many times? Okay, I have a lot of friends.
Yes,
and you know I have.
You also have had a lot of friends.
Oh, I have had more friends. Then now these more friends become acquaintances. And my own circle of friends become really non-existent. Like for me, you guys are my close friends. Like sometimes we don't meet. Like I've not seen this guy for how long?
Under MCO and
but
SOP.
every time when we meet each other, it's like
cool.
nothing changed. We just met yesterday.
I mean, the only thing we want from you is your body, but we can't have it.
Okay.
You don't need to worry about it.
Before we jump deeper into this topic, and you know, since you mentioned body, our bodies are in a state of constant threat. Sort of segue, you know. Walao.
What?
MCO3, how are we feeling about this, boys? Today, at the time of recording, the cuties of the ministry, KKM, they just let us know that
it's time. It's shutting it up.
It's PKP, PKPP, PKPBD, dan PKAPPLE.
Aku tak tahu PK apa lah, tapi you memang PK saya lah.
How you guys feeling about it?
I made a joke with Suyan because I didn't know the dates. So Suyan said it's starting 6 May to 17.
Yeah, 11 days.
I'm like 17 May. Then she said, yeah. I'm like, huh? 11. I thought it was a joke.
Yeah.
Because what kind of MCO is 11 days?
Correct. It's not even 2 weeks.
They didn't want to complete 2 weeks. They didn't want to.
And then I'm just like, that is not like...
Okay, so from what I understand is that they want to
sort of like
PKPB or something like that. 5 days before Raya, 5 days after Raya.
But this is the crazy part. And I don't want to spend too much time on this.
Yep.
They say, okay, we're gonna really, you know, make sure everyone quarantine, everyone stay at home.
Yeah.
But
I think I know what you're saying.
Bazaar still can go on as per usual. Everyone can do their own thing.
Okay, this one also, I also not very supportive of the idea, but at the same time, these people have paid the money for the stores, and you know this is their livelihood, and they really want to good business.
Sorry. We just got a
update from our
Jeremy. Jeremy actually said it's actually true. Bazaar is actually up to the individual government for the district.
I also heard from the from his announcement that he always put a parenthesis or like an asterisk point.
It's not our fault.
He always say it's up to the Majlis Agama when it comes to a lot of the masjid stuff, the gatherings. I don't know what Majlis is called, but he said it's up to a lot of the local authorities.
Yes.
He will give the general guideline and then he will end it with, but it's up to the local authorities.
Understand.
Then he give the general guideline, then it's up to the local authorities.
So it's like at the end of the day, my question is,
this announcement actually for what?
Then you do an announcement for what? Like,
but he just wants to have some talk time, bro.
It's interaction with the crowd.
Yeah. That has been
hey, what up, Mr. Boy? It's alright, today we got a new announcement. Okay, cool. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay, all I hope is that this thing will be curbed. I mean, we went down. Every single time we lock down, business get affected. My gym is affected terribly. I have to say it is so bad. All right, after the first MCO, I wanted to shut down, but then after speaking to a certain few of my friends, then I didn't close it down. Then the second MCO came, and then I wanted to shut down. Again. Then after that, the gym had a positive, had a few cases. So I had to shut it down for a few days. After that third shutdown, my gym, it's really bad. Like literally,
ghost town.
And that, bro. I'm very honest and very frank whenever I'm on podcasts, right? So I'm open 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. on weekdays, and weekends I open 10 a.m. to 8 p.m.
Okay.
For 2 weekends or 3 weekends already, from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. there is nobody in the gym. The only person in my gym is my mom or my dad who's taking care of my gym at that point.
It's tough.
It's really tough. So I can tell you guys,
it's tough.
Like constantly opening, closing, closing, repeating the same mistake again and again. I'm telling you, like, this is not funny, guys. If I'm suffering, I can't imagine those who are in an even worse situation. They will be suffering even more, and they have families and stuff like that that they have to take care. I cannot imagine that.
I don't think there's a segue out from this. I just want to say that if you guys have the ability to stay home, treasure it. I mean, we are going through this horrible MCO, but people like I read a good story about the people in India. They don't have the privilege to have an MCO, right? So
I can segue up.
Let's just try our best. If you are able to, sign up for the vaccine. If you're able to, stay at home. And if you're going out, please be wise. Right. So what's the segue?
My segue out of that is that it's very important for us to be able to trust ourselves and the people around us. To be vigilant with COVID. Speaking about trust, let's jump back into today's podcast.
Nice.
Thank you. So, okay.
Right.
We're not gonna beat around the bush.
No more.
We're gonna jump right into the crispy juice,
Oh wow, it almost rhymed.
The crispy juice today.
What the heck is crispy juice?
I don't know. But basically, the reason why we wanted Dennis on today is number one, Dennis has seen a lot of dark days.
Dark days. Dark days is an understatement.
And dark shadows in the dark days.
I just want to state right here, I don't know how life put it that I am there and Dennis talks about it. I'm not like
it's perfect.
I don't even share the same circle of friends. Just saying. I'm not even subang kia,
But it's always very coincident that you appear.
And I have to ask this question. Dennis, how are you?
It's just as simple as that.
And Dennis is like a loaded gun. Ask me how I am, somebody.
No, usually when people ask me, Dennis, how are you? I said, I'm not dead yet. But when Minghan asked me, then, Minghan, you ready? You got time or not?
Think of shit.
You ready?
Let's go.
Let's go. 2 hours.
If my ears got muscle, I got 6-pack on both ears.
Okay. So, what's the question?
The question is, have you experienced broken trust with friends? And before we dive into that, we're going to talk about a quick case that has, really got us thinking about friendships.
We don't want to talk about the case.
We're not going to talk about the case. You guys already know.
That's enough.
You guys already know what's going down in the Chinese influencer scene.
Okay.
There's a bunch of these guys. There's a cute girl. Who's got herself in some pretty hot soup.
Real hot soup.
What flavor? I don't know what flavor.
Mala
XX, but basically, let's not talk about what we feel about it. Let's just talk about facts.
Okay. So the fact is, she got herself in the hot soup.
Yeah, okay.
She took the hot soup and then poured on her friends.
Oh.
Then she took her friend's cold soup and made it hot.
Okay, for everyone who has no idea what's going on, some context, please.
Okay, so basically, from what we know, there is an influencer. I think everyone knows at this point.
Yeah.
Basically, what has been reported, and guys, this is not our opinions, okay? We're just talking about some facts that inspired today's episode.
Yeah.
She went down a very dark route of having gambling problems. Yep. Gambling problems are serious, guys. Just want to say, from a guy who plays claw machine, take it from me, everything feels like a gamble sometimes. But the bad part is, I think what steps she took after that, when she started owing money to people because of the problem, and how friends got involved and the public got involved, and then
quite messy, basically.
And I think everything came to light when people started talking about it and releasing videos, and the things that have happened. Or reportedly happened have been nuts.
I think, so Dennis, you know what's going on with this, right? For everyone who doesn't know, we're not going to go into the specific details. You guys can do on your own. Just like Minghan said, slippery slope of gambling, the gambling, borrowed money from friends, started using the friends to get more money.
Yes.
Without their actual permission.
Yo, that is bad.
What stood out to me in this case is that she
just don't pretend.
The thing that really stood out to me is the closer the friends were to this person,
the more money,
the more use
they are.
Yeah, the more used they became.
I told Jazel when we were talking about it, I cannot imagine if I was one of the guys, you thought that, I'm helping this girl, I'm helping her out, and then it's like she'll come to you and then say, what about this person? Then after that, she'll come to you and then, about this person? And then she'll take money from everybody.
Yeah.
My only thinking is, she never thought that if they were to meet up and actually talk to each other,
right,
it will, the truth will prevail.
Just saying, everything here is alleged. Alleged. This is the reports. Allegedly, we're speaking. Because this is what reported.
Basically what the friends actually reportedly say.
In a 41-minute video?
41-minute video, so go check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so basically, taking from that, I mean, money makes people do weird things. Money in college.
Hey, haven't started yet. Your turn. Hold on.
Money in college is one thing, but when you enter the workforce, people change, people grow up. These days, money breaks people, especially when you're in the business of making business, right? And Dennis is no stranger to dabbling in the Baskin-Robbins 31 flavors of businesses.
Oh my! It's Baskin-Robbins sponsor if you want.
Bro, I didn't even try the 31 flavors. It was like
almost
freaking 2-3 flavors.
You got it.
I don't want
Just now, you guys, I think Minghan and Dennis, you guys made a statement. You guys said that the closer the friends were to this person, the more used they ended up becoming.
Yeah, and
do you feel that is the case with some of these distrust cases?
Okay, from my personal opinion and my personal experience, I think when it's closer to home, the friend is closer to you. You know that person's weaknesses. You know that person's strength. You know how to play around with your character and how to act certain ways so that person will pity you. Why I say that is because I have at least 100,000 ringgit out there that people owe me.
Oh my gosh.
I have borrowed all this money to all my friends and none of them have paid me back.
Are we calling out names? Not yet.
No, I'm not going to call out names. They know who they are.
Oh, shit.
I've been, and to be honest with you, I can easily just, I told them at the start, every time you borrow money from me, you don't pay back. I literally can post it up and make your life a living hell.
Correct.
But I don't want to do that to them because they are already in deep shit, right? But the problem is I'm also in deep shit. Yeah. And when I'm in deep shit, the worst feeling is that nobody actually come back to help you. So to me, that is the most heartbreaking thing I think I had to experience during the pandemic.
Yeah.
The first COVID, I had to lay off all my staff.
Yeah.
And from then on, I knew who was loyal. Guess who? Nobody.
Oh, the whole team.
Nobody.
Oh, that's a bit of a shock.
So, I wasn't really shocked because everyone is working for the money. Nobody's working here to give you loyalty.
Right.
And this is something that I had to learn really hard. And now I'm not talking about staff. I'm talking even about partners, right? In business and things like that. When it comes to money, when it comes to fame, when it comes to credits, credibility about who owns this, what you've done, what this.
Yeah.
Then people start to get calculative and it sucks. It really sucks because me being Dennis Yin, right?
Yeah.
When you own something or you open something, you think that people be like, oh, I want to leverage on your name to be able to bring it somewhere else, right?
Yeah.
I had partners telling me that I think you better don't announce or tell people that you own this business. We don't want people to think that it's only you, blah, 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 blah. Then months down the road, not months, years down the road, they basically sound me because you didn't do anything. What? You asked me not to do anything because you were scared that people only think that Dennis so I didn't care. I really didn't bother. But then after that, the whole entire drama started and I was like, you know what? Not like I'm earning a lot of money. I actually lost every single cent that I invested into that particular business. I didn't really come out a winner. I came out a loser at the end of the day, right? So I also basically cut out that friendship. And I mean, as you grow older, and I really want to advise you guys, when older people tell you don't borrow money to your friend,
it's true.
It's true. Like like I said, I trust people too easily to the point that when they come to me and then they'll tell me certain stories and then they say, Dennis, you help me. If you don't help me, I'm gonna go to Along lah, this lah, that lah. I'm like, okay, don't go to Along. You know what? Let me help you. And I told my mom, like, it's not that I'm freaking rich. I'm not rich. You know, I work for all the money I have.
You want to help lah.
But like, I'm in a good position and you are literally going to die. Like, if you go to Along and you don't get to pay that back, your family is going to suffer as well.
So just a quick jump out. I don't know why she didn't think of that.
Like what?
What you just said. You go to Along, you cannot pay back. What happened?
Yeah.
You die.
Bank at least got loan, you know.
I mean, all these people who borrow money, obviously they are desperate. So they don't really think of the consequences. So for me, at the same time, I told my mom, I said, if eventually they don't come back with the money, that friendship is done for lah. But at this moment, I need the freaking money. So if you owe me money, please, I'm waiting.
What are the odds that they listen to this podcast?
No.
That'd be interesting.
They probably don't listen to podcasts either.
No, but it's true. I think when it comes to money, even for me, because I think now is a season. I mean, I've had my experiences as well. Now's experience, like this season, right? Everyone is trying to make a buck, right? And you also. We talked about crypto. We talked about investments and stuff like that, right?
So many commitments coming.
But the thing is basically, the thing is basically, I think when it comes to friends, and I have at least a lot of people who have talked about like stocks or forex and stuff like that. If I do give someone a suggestion, I don't make them like, I don't give you the money to do this. Make sure you know what you're putting down and don't put down more than you can lose. But apparently that's not the practice among certain circles, you know? So because when you do this, right, I mean, there is a certain thing where, number one, I do believe that you help someone in need. Right? But there needs to be I think there's a limit to how much you should help. Correct. And that limit needs to be respected. But let's question Dennis's life choices.
So if you look at the common denominator of what we're just talking about, right? It's money. And money is the easiest thing to kind of like recall when it comes to the make or break of friendship, right? But then there are a lot of you guys who are listening to this and be like, my friend now take my money. That's not the point, man. The point is anything that is a resource to you, money, time, effort, care, emotion, all of this can be used against you from friends who
something important to you.
Correct.
I mean,
so in Dennis's case, or maybe my case, I've not lost like 100K to friends.
I'm happy for you.
Good job to myself. Very few friends. That's a really good job.
Me uses
maybe
the money
your
himself.
friends are really good.
Oh damn it!
But I've had people break my trust in them by them just using either, I don't know, saying things or, just to get a leverage on me, or even just time and effort and care. I think emotional investment as well is very tiring.
Oh my goodness. Like, you don't understand, right? It's like, can I curse on this?
Can. Like, you can imagine, like, for those of you guys listening, I'm talking about the amount of nights you guys have stayed up listening to a friend tell you a sob story and you helping out, going out and help them. And then after that, the next day, they just repeat and rinse again. It's like, what is the difference?
Actually, Dennis do that to me a lot.
Okay.
Sorry.
Let's hear what you got to say.
Okay. So
have you had some of these as
bro,
well?
some. Bros, this is some. This is how much I have.
Oh, okay.
So throughout like the past 2-3 years, like every now and then I'll have like a few boys or girls, you know, they will come over to the gym and we will talk. And for me, I like to spend my time and talking to people and, you know, helping people and inspiring people. And that's what I love doing. So whenever somebody has an issue, they'll come to me and they'll ask me and I'll help them and go through the relationship issue, college, studies, whatever, life, friendship.
Oh, good on your gym.
I will help them.
Go there, work out, get free consultation.
Bro, they will.
In life.
The problem is, I will talk to them for 2 hours, 3 hours, bro. And I don't get to work out. And then what do I get in return? Nothing, because then they also leave my gym. Man. So then what do I get in return? Nothing, bro. Loyalty, zero. Friendship, zero. Dennis, zero.
Too giving lah. Too giving.
So that was why last year after the pandemic happened, I decided, you know what, I'm just going to be selfish from now onwards. You know, even if I told myself that, I still went around and just spent my time talking to people. But
you did.
You're a bit more aware of it lah.
I'm a bit more aware of my weaknesses. So then I ended up buying cars.
Okay.
Let's talk about that
in a bit.
Because I had this theory, right? Maybe because I had a little bit of cash waiting for me to get married, waiting for me to buy a house. So when my friend come to me and ask me for money, I would just easily borrow them because I would think, okay, I need to buy the house in 2 years' time. They need the money now. I can borrow them.
You.
I can. So now it's like, you come to me money, I don't have money. I have no money. My money's in the car, my house. It's all in assets. So whenever somebody come up to me, I'm sorry, I got no money.
So you don't feel bad about lying lah?
Yeah, it's true. I got no money.
I see.
At least at the end of the day, I get to enjoy my freaking money because the money that has gone to them, they get to enjoy it, not me.
Correct.
And who worked for that money?
Not them.
Not them.
Okay.
Okay, for people who don't dabble in the money realm of trust, I think the next best thing, there's no best thing. The next thing in line is emotional trust. All right, like I think the stories that come along with that is obviously infidelity, unloyalty, backstabbing,
we jumped
circle.
Okay.
Circle meaning friend circle this, friend circle that. Best friend, no friend. Yeah, so I for those who are listening and cannot relate to borrowing hundreds of thousands of dollars to people, this part is for you lah. So we're talking about friends, and I think before the money rolls in lah, I think you even for you, dude, you come a long way from even before the business stuff lah. When back it was just the stage and the limelight and all the funny people, you know. When it comes to friends, I mean, this one even, I think you know a bit of my stories as well. People change.
You got to start like that.
He just went there.
I mean, we know that people change.
Yeah.
It's just that sometimes you don't expect the change to happen so close to home. And you don't expect yourself to be the victim of that change.
真的.
And I think when it... that shit.
You feeling it, bro?
And that's where you start to question, where does the trust lie, you know?
Okay, this is how I see it. Like, if you're going to be friends with this person, I think you are basically putting yourself up.
It's true.
To be either lied to, or that person is completely loyal, right? So
most of the time,
it's a coin flip.
But most of the time, we let's say it's been a long time friend. I mean, because I just have to refer to the case. Most of the people that do get taken along for the ride. I mean, not just in monetary terms lah. For people like, I mean, even for me, it's long time friends. People you've known for quite a while.
For 10 years, 20 years.
20 years.
Since primary school, high school.
60 years, that kind of thing. You know these people, and then suddenly some priority changes in life. Like, I mean, you said there's an asset that suddenly becomes more important. But I think that the real letdown comes when, like, wow, I thought our friendship was tighter than that. I didn't realize that I suddenly out of nowhere became a stepping stone to something else.
The way he explained it.
You got something to add?
I definitely think that for me it's definitely more of the betrayal comes from more of like romantic trust, especially when I think your work and your love life gets messed up. Especially when your career comes in front of something. I think most of the time that's what happens, right? Like I think a lot of my friends as well, some of the fights that happen is like you choose your job or choose me lah.
Okay, I'm glad that never really happened between me and Jazel because she's been with me since I was
Yeah,
like
man.
2000.
Back when you still only had 3 packs only. Now maybe got 9 already.
I had more
think.
packs back then.
Sorry, reverse.
Okay, so we were like, we've been together for 7 years now, and she's been, ups and downs with me. So she's never had that issue with me, whether I'm working and all. She's always supportive, and to be honest, I'm very happy for that, because I've heard relationship that's resort to you either choose your job or you choose me. Now, I'm not trying to say that relationship has maybe some misunderstanding, but sometimes in that sort of scenario, I would say sometimes the guys are also at fault.
Really? Yeah.
Because I've met and I've heard and I've spoke to, like I told you, I spoke to a lot of people, right? And there are sometimes these guys, I'm not saying which guy, but some of them are super egoistic. That they feel like, why you are a girl, you stay at home. I'm a guy, I go out. I'm not even kidding with you how many friends I have who would not allow their girlfriends or wife to go out party, yet they party every single night.
Okay.
And then when I go to the wife or the girlfriend and say, how do you let that happen? He don't let me, lor. What?
Oh, okay.
Just that, he don't let you, you don't go? What?
I think real quick, that trust, I think the relationship sort of the trust, that is, that's something that I don't think we should dive into today. I think when it comes to relationships,
but that is also part of trust.
It's true, it's part of trust. I think when it comes to friendships, I think the trust that on my plate, I've never been able to put myself into a situation where, okay, let's say, I mean, even for us, in terms of work, right? We did have a partner called Rafi. And he left on good terms. So we are glad that at least that trust was okay, dude, you want to take a new turn in your life. Let's
part ways.
Let's part ways.
Yes.
Peacefully.
Great.
Right? So that's great. But not all the time it's like that.
No.
Never.
Sometimes it's like, I want my time to shine. Why? When is it my time to shine?
I feel that's more of the issue there is that the person who's always at the back would always come
not even at the back. Like in showbiz, right? Basically, or not even just in showbiz lah. In work, you get lucky breaks lah. I don't believe in luck, but that's the term that the world uses. That one day the boss, hey, I give you a chance to do something, you do it well, promote lah.
Yep.
And then your friend or your colleague, which was your type, it's like suddenly they realize that, hey, we're all working for the same promotion.
Why suddenly this guy got it?
Why you? Why not me? Is it my face got problem? And then, but in our biz, it's like even more grey, because you never know when that time is going to come, right? You really don't know when. There's no boss coming around like, hey, Dennis, your turn. There's nothing like that. And I think our stories are closer to like people that I don't expect to get fame hungry so fast. And then like you, I don't share money, but I have no problem. People like, hey, come ma, to video together, fun ma, right? So you kind of want to share like, hey, this is a joy that I found in making videos. This joy I found at making content. Let's all do it together, have fun. And I think a lot of us, we stayed friends since back then because it's just fun to make videos, right?
I agree with you on that because because I think why we are still friends until today because we are very like-minded.
Yeah, I don't want your followers. I just want your six-pack.
When we started in social media, we all started separately.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you were. You didn't know who I was.
So different country, bro.
Yeah. And then after that, we slowly, somehow the world collided because YouTube just started back then. And then when we met, now everybody, even on Clubhouse yesterday, I was just hearing like people, normal people just asking like, I just want to know how much social media influencers are earning, how much YouTubers are earning and this and that. And when I think back, right, like back then,
Earn what?
Earn what?
There was nothing to earn.
It was just for fun. Yeah. Like nowadays, when people say, "Oh, when I grow up, I want to be a social media influencer because I can get paid maybe a few $100." It makes me cry, bro. When we started, there was no social media. We don't even have the cameras that you have these days. I don't even think you have one of the tripod. You probably
don't have.
Don't even have a tripod.
Our one is a China brand that you don't know the leg will break what time.
Definitely. Yes. And then the camera also is
this one.
And then the camera also like normal. But now you see these days, kids start YouTube all straight away. So the best camera with the best lens, everything best, and they can afford it. And
I think that's the pivot, right?
Yes.
Back in our time, back in that circle, when everyone's doing it for fun and suddenly someone there wants it for fame. Like, suddenly this is not enough, I need more. I turn against everything because the trust is broken when, especially, these are signs of it. Okay, I don't know whether it's an interesting topic to put in, but identifying the red flags.
I think that's a good way to
identifying like trust in friendships. To me, the friends you make very fast are the ones you lose very fast.
Whoa, then it's hurt now. One more time for everybody at the back.
The friends that you make very fast, you lose very fast.
The term easy come, easy go.
Whoa, 真的.
The man with the quotes.
Oh yeah.
I mean, no, this is not, but
it's true. It's
on
true.
a serious point, because I know there was a practice, like, the first times, I mean, we are what, you at least got the experience dancing on stage and everything, right? Us, the first time we go to event, since when are we so friend? People come up, yo, bro. I'm like, huh? I'm like, I don't even call Mingyu bro, Like, there's no camaraderie. I don't even know you. And then the first time you go, like, hey, bro, what's up, bro? How you been? I'm like, do I know you? I'm sorry. And the first thing that I realized that usually the ones that like, hey, we are BFFs forever. Yeah. Hey, we are so close.
They are the first that's going to backstab you.
Bros. I'm like, yo, you too close, too fast.
You got something.
You got something wrong. But the worst part is last time I don't know. Last time I thought it's nice. Last time I thought like, wow, you must be a very nice person.
Yeah.
How wrong was I?
Last time policemen wear short pants.
I don't know where this one come from, but yeah.
Hold on.
But yeah, that's one red flag. Easy come, easy go.
Sorry, Dennis, what the F is that? Sorry, you can't say shit like that. And just run away.
What I'm trying to say is last time policemen wear short pants, so it's changed already. Times changed.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
Okay. What red flags? Do you guys have like now since
Dennis, let's hear a bit of some of the red flags that you can share.
I know you got a whole library of red flags, but like,
don't have to give all today. That one say for your masterclass. Hi, I'm Dennis Yin, and this is the masterclass of how not to get betrayed.
Red flags. Red flags.
Like for me, I feel like I will watch out for people who get friendly way too fast.
Okay. For me, some of my closest friendship that I have made in the couple past like maybe 5 years, they were all very fast friends. Like I would travel to say it's fast friends. I would travel to say Singapore for a dance event, or I'll go to Thailand or something like that for a dance event, and then we make.
You click lah. Yeah.
And because we have the same passion and love for the art that we do, so sometimes I meet these people and we feel like
known forever.
Yeah. And that to me is very beautiful. But because none of that has fame or money involved. It was pure passion. Like how when we met, it was more of, you got content, we didn't even say content.
It's not what content.
That word never existed.
You want to shoot video? Okay, what video? Later I tell you, come on. Anything. Just
last time, where's the script tomorrow on set? I give you.
last time no script. What? Is you go on set, Dennis, later you say this line.
No, say this line.
You can say lah. Then you don't want to say, you just cook something yourself. Actually, now that you mention it, I have to say like there's some people you just click with. I think my thing of past friends is like there's an intention.
Yes.
There's something close to the asset.
Now that usually happens, like you said, in a different setting. Like if you go for an event or like.
I was just gonna say events.
I'm not saying events. Everyone is pretentious. I was 90%.
Oh man! It's a nasty feeling. But you're right. It's true. Every time.
How you can tell this is okay. I wouldn't say that I was famous. I don't really like to use that.
I was known. You were famous.
No, I'm not famous. I was known. So back then when I was maybe 25, 26, 27, everybody wanted a piece of me.
Yeah, man. When you guys bagged the global title and stuff, right? Yeah.
Right. Then you can feel that after I sort of like slow down on social media because of the gym and all that, I wanted to focus, switch my focus a little bit.
The friends change,
Everything changed because now, you're just Dennis Yin.
Yeah.
Who are you? I don't need to respect you. Who are you? I am not cheating with you. Like in the span of like 3-4 months, like I've lost a few. Like really, I thought they were like bros and
right
stuff
to the
like
death kind of thing.
They'll say they'll stand with you all the way.
Yeah.
No,
no one said that to me before.
They didn't even say, hey, bye, man. God.
Drop you like a hot topic.
No, they just drop.
Left on double tick.
That's it. So I feel really when you grow to a certain age, right, you will be very selective of the friends that you make, or even like myself right now, I wouldn't say that I have a bunch of friends that I hang out with on a daily basis, or I don't have this one particular friend that I would call or talk to every single day. Like, I don't have that type of friends.
Right.
But I have this type of friends that I know that whenever I'm down or if there's any issue, I know that I can always count on them. I can always call them, and they will not judge me. They will not come.
God.
They will not like, hey, why are you doing this? Hey, why are you like that? No, like,
there's no judgment.
no judgment.
It's to make fun story next time.
If he thinks I was stupid, it's just that Dennis, you're damn stupid.
Yeah.
Like one of the 5-6 years ago,
no,
problem,
trust me,
we were in Kim Gary with a piece of paper, and I'm saying.
Then hey, that's karma, dude. No, oh my gosh. Just want to say, Dennis just complained about people who come to his gym, then talk to him, and then he use all these hours, and then they just don't listen, right?
But
what are you doing, Kim Gary?
But we were friends.
Yeah, what are you doing, Kim Gary? I freaking drew a graph for you. I drew a graph about how to choose a good girl. And you know what he does? So the graph got like, this is the bad one, a bad choice, and this is a great choice.
And then?
This
He turned the paper upside down.
he turned it upside down, he go to the...
Good. Very good, Dennis.
I mean,
You clap hand.
you see, my saying is, I always
Hold on. Let me put sad music for you to say. Okay.
Just say.
This song is well, I don't even remember what is my motto anymore.
It's not real.
Okay, my motto for myself is experience is the best teacher. So
Okay.
I think I said that to you before. I mean, I have to experience it to learn. So
Some people need a lot of experience though.
No, bro. That one experience is enough, right?
Oh, for that one,
so I
yes, that one.
experienced that one relationship that we are talking about, and
think so.
that was enough to wake me up for
Forever.
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 I almost did an impersonation of this person, but I think it's
No, that one don't play.
Better stop.
That one don't play.
Later I do.
Don't play. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think when it comes to work, this one, the stories, I think why Dennis was someone that came to mind for this topic is the horror stories that I've heard. I think Dennis barely scraped the surface of what has happened in your life when it comes to trust. And I think the red flag that the next one I want to bring up is not for that person. The red flag is if you trust so fast, so much.
Talking to you, anxiety.
And
Me, what's one of the story? They give a break for a while.
I give you.
Can see the exhaust coming out the back of your head already.
So, I'll be honest with you guys, right? I have very few problems with this one. Because why? As
you are a smart guy.
Can say. I won't say, but you say for me. I'm a really good judge of character. For a couple of reasons. Number one is because when I was growing up, right, I was always the one who was left out. So this is like primary school, right?
Oh.
The minute I went in secondary school, I flip. So I became the one that leaves people out.
Okay.
So I'm both sides of the coin already.
So both of us are very different. I was also the one who's always left out. That was why I always tried to fit in.
Correct. So
for me, it was constantly trying to seek that,
Yes.
that
Me also.
approval, and always like, guys like me lah, guys hang out with me lah, and nobody will hang out with me. Nobody want to do things that I want to do, and I will always end up doing what they wanted to do.
yes.
Okay.
My biggest difference was I realized
Add for one.
no use one. So I started people watching.
Oi.
And from people watching, right, every time we go to... that's why I love that you brought up events. When you go for networking events, right, like, okay, 3 of us here combined together, probably we've been to like...
Enough.
500 events, probably 3 of us together.
Enough.
The ones wearing the nicest dresses, the coolest suits, the coolest kicks, right, usually the ones that they walk out the door fastest on, right?
Actually, that's true. Come in.
I probably never even speak a word to these people.
Yeah.
They probably
I'll be
come
scared.
in.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I stay for the food.
Yeah.
If you want to go event, you will see me at the food table.
For me, right, whenever I go for events, I love just like meeting people, seeing how they introduce themselves, how they talk about themselves, right? And then very easy for me. And this is something I say I say this very openly, so you all know I'm not lying. I tell close people that I work with, brands and clients, I say, I love making small talk with influencers. They say, how do you do it so well? I say, damn easy. You don't need to make small talk influencers. You let them talk about themselves. You look at them, hey, nice bag. They go on for 5 minutes. Where they bought the bag from? Your hair do from where? Your lashes go where? Seriously, dude, they just talk about themselves. And then you're like, actually, this friendship is not friendship. Okay, I'm out. That's me, man. Dude, it's simple. So I invest very little emotional
Actually, no,
energy
you're
into
right. That is another flag that I think I didn't think about before. But
Never.
the ones I'm gonna hit some nerves here. If you guys are my friends and my quote unquote friends that I know,
I scared I couldn't hit also.
No.
Yeah.
The ones, right? Number one. This is different. When we talk about issues and I willingly ask you, how are you? Like, yo, let's talk about what you're going through. This one, there's the kind of people also that confirm is on that leverage of breaking any trust soon. Is number one, only call you when got problem, or only can talk about themselves.
Correct.
And
Guys,
they will never
this red
ask
flag,
about you.
No need to be like, oh, I wonder if it's happening. You just listen.
I'm not
in
sure.
10 minutes, how much of that 10 minutes is about themselves?
I don't want to say, I'm not sure this borders into the trust in friendship. This is just red flags
This is
in
for
general.
you guys to learn where to put your trust.
This one is a free gift.
Correct.
Free
You see,
gift.
for me, when I get into that kind of situation, I don't know, maybe because I was in communications and psychology, and I feel like I need to help people and I have to inspire people.
Maybe, yeah.
Whenever that happened,
You want to help?
yeah, I feel I have this sense in me that, oh, what happened? Okay,
now
let me know more.
Now listening to both your stories, I feel like I'm definitely in a very different place.
Yeah.
You guys went from like being left out to the ones who leave people out. I'm the kid in primary school that walk around the tree by myself during canteen time. I really don't care one. I will take my gardenia bread, I open my Tupperware and I eat and I walk around the tree.
See,
and then
something wrong with this.
And then the rehat
Your
finish.
brother, bro.
And then the rehat finish, I just go back. I had a really good time.
For me, at that age, right, all I was doing was sleeping in the class. Because I didn't want to go to recess to eat.
I cannot.
I don't want to save money. I want to save money, so I just eat bread in the class and just sleep there alone.
That was my first plan actually. But the pengawas chased me.
So you walk around the
That's why I ran on the tree.
Then I become pengawas. Then I just stand in the toilet. Okay, no, let's get. We're
Back to
clocking
this.
it at about where are we at? We're about 45 minutes in the
Good Lord
podcast.
in heaven.
Let's talk about things that after we've had this roller coaster. Everyone's got different experiences. How we spot red flags, right? What's something that you want to see yourself improve on for with the matters of friendships and trust? Because that's really what we're at.
Matter of friendship.
Yeah.
I'll let you think about your 51 cases first. I start with an example first. Okay? Because I think it's for you and where you're at right now.
51 cases.
No,
So I'm just like the number's very specific.
I think
like no lah. Then he messaged me on why you tell people 51.
no, because I think for like even for you, like even the recent ones, like what you're going on in your career is very recent. I don't know whether like even now, like going through, I think the closest thing that the last conversation we talked about was like, yo, dude, choosing your team is so important, right? Because it might be just, hey, come and work lah. And then I remember you talked about like, hey, why the people in your studio when you tell me the story, like they don't mind to leave right away, the people you want. The people here, we cannot get rid of them,
Hey,
I swear. I mean,
say until like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
but no, it's a happy thing because like you create a situation where I like the vibe. I mean, me personally, if I could and I didn't have Haley, the studio is a place I would just chill and continue to work.
Yeah.
Right. So before you go into that, I'll just share like maybe what I've learned as well. I think a very good friend that I met along the way is a girl called Karen Tan. All right. Karen, first time I met her, she only side-eye me one. I tell you, Genie Boy video, the class Skola one. I tell you, with Sean Lee. Before Sean Lee, you still stick that one, that one. The junior Sean Lee. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Wait, what you got? I just about changed my name also Sean.
I can't do it. Sean Lee, you got to listen to this podcast or not?
Crick it up.
Yeah, crick it up back.
Hey, but so I remember because she's a very interesting one where cannot make friends with her, Sean very nice one. Just talk. Oh, I tell you, I always shit on Karen. Well, Karen, can you remember how you look at me? That day I said hello. I said I have the first selfie we took together because I'm very excited, ma. I got no intention when I first time go shoot collab together. Wow, she looked at me. Selfie.
That's her modeling pose also.
Wow. But after a while, and after some falling out with some weird people who were very close to us, she finally opened up like, hey Ming, didn't talk about stuff. Like, I always wanted to tell you stuff about so and so. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I learned from Karen very simple things. People like, you need to have a very good radar when it comes to certain people. So learning from what she explained to me, I think, don't be so, for me I'm not in any kind of pursuit to win everyone's approval very fast. I think that's the best thing that Karen told. Because the way she looked at me, it's like, Anya, ma, I'm trying to make friends with you. Look at side. What I do? I don't know your family. I know you got 7 sisters, but I never know any one of them. That kind of look, I don't think, the thing that I feel...
Shout out Karen. Hi.
Shout out Karen. I feel the best thing that has happened to any of my friend circle is I really can't give a shit if you like me or not. I'm not going to chase whether you like me. I can't give a shit if you want to be my friend. I'm just going to be there and be a nice person. And if we hit it, we hit it.
Yeah.
If not, I'm not going to chase you and message and say like, hey, how you doing? Now let's go. I will extend the favor like 3 times. I say like, hey, won't go not. You bail me 3 times, you ask you know? That kind of metaphor, right? I ask you go yamcha 3 times, okay. You don't ask me back for the 4th one, I'll wait. You know? So that's the metaphor, right? I think what I really learned from this trust in friendships is it starts from the first step.
Yeah.
If I can't even trust you to be a proper friend from day one, I'm okay. I won't seek that approval of the friendship. That's on me.
All right, lie, Dennis.
I definitely agree with what you said there. It's like at this point of time, whether you want to be my friend or you don't want to be my friend, I would say yes, I don't care, but it would affect me in a certain way. Like, like, did I do something wrong? Because you have to understand that, like, for both of us when we were younger, it's sort of like built our character that our friends didn't want to be our friend, and we had to try so hard to be friends with these people.
Right.
That you question yourself like,
youngest in the family.
Second.
Middle child syndrome.
Middle child syndrome.
It's real.
The tree never let me down before.
So for me was that happened to me in high school. So it changed. You changed during secondary. I changed when I went after college. When I went into So You Think You Can Dance, and then I started to get busy, and then I realized like, focus on yourself, on your work. Friends can come later. So that was when I started to sort of like never go and hang out. Like I don't hang out. I don't go hang out that much anymore. And then eventually when I started my gym, you know, I had Jazel, we moved in together, I opened the gym and
hang
I
out even less.
Bro, what hang out even less? There is no hangout.
You want to hang out, you go to the gym, hang out.
You want to hang out? This is hangout, bro. And I wanted to say to what you add just now, like when we went to events, right? You have your certain things when you go to events to eat.
You find me the makan.
You like to observe people. I go to event to be able to hang out with my friends.
Yes.
The reason why I'm always excited to go to events because I don't get to go out and hang out.
It's
and
true.
When I go to events and I see Ming Yu, Ming Han,
that's the one time the schedule like
for me, that is the best time. It's like I wouldn't say I don't care about the event because the clients are watching it. But to
it's
me,
a bonus.
It's a bonus that when all my friends are there, we get to hang out for the 2 or 3 hours that we're there, and then after that we have to rush off to somewhere else.
Correct. Actually, a lot of times we decide whether we're going for events based on if each other
people going.
Hey, you going, bro?
Bonus marketing tip to all the agencies out there when all the SOP open, find out who is friends with who and invite the friend gang. Okay?
You invite the friend gang.
You confirm go.
You not confirm
How
go.
many events we all hang out until people all just get around us. Walao, dude.
Bro, it's
talking. Pingo
correct. Laughing at people all smacking. You laugh like, who? Sorry, who? Hey, pingo like. How many of those?
I think last time still can. Now we need social distancing. Only the specific group can. But yeah, I agree. Suddenly you see people like,
they'll come hand around you like, hey, what?
The one that's laughing with you when you talk about inside joke. That one, sorry. I know, until now, I mean, I just want to say, my apartment also got one tree I like to walk around outside. I mean, it's like good old times for me too. Okay, but...
okay, so you...
So out of all your years, give a one-liner to everyone out there about trust and friendship and borrowing money if you want.
One-liner.
I'll start it first. Don't borrow money before you really do background research. Okay? Because this one, when he tell me the story also, I also pening. I also really pening.
I think if you want to do anything, do it for yourself. Okay. Love yourself first, not because people say it, but love yourself first because that's the most worth it thing.
Correct.
The most worth one.
I added some more. Love yourself right.
Love yourself right. Treat yourself right. And
correct.
Because one thing that I didn't do was to treat myself right.
Correct.
Like, can you imagine I can loan people that amount of money, but every single time I go to a restaurant, I will look at the price.
Yeah.
I will look at the price. I'll always buy the cheapest thing. I'll see a restaurant. If I eat alone and Jazel's not there, I will just go to Chat Fan.
And then it was Kim Gary that I bought for you, but you still did shit. I can tell you that.
Okay, hold up.
But you're right. Love yourself right first.
Love yourself right.
Yes.
Right.
So invest in yourself and just don't invest in other people. That's it. Thank you.
If there's a way to actually bring this together, I think when you understand what you expect of yourself, you can really understand what you should expect of people.
Yeah.
And because I think for your case, like, money and trust, guys, this one will go hand in hand a lot of times.
I have a good one-liner.
Okay, go for it.
In the future, if any of you are young, you have a little bit of cash and your friend comes to you and asks to borrow money, remember me.
Oh, okay.
Remember that my friends, not my friends, the money borrowers, they didn't come back.
Right.
I have to chase. So for those out there who think, hey, my friend is asking me for 5,000 only, ma. If you are going to give the 5,000, it's not coming back.
True, it's true.
You have to put it in your head that money is lost investment. It's literally a donation.
I believe we can chase the money. But we say that for another episode.
Oh, there's going to be an episode of just like
next season on TMT.
How to chase the money.
Fast and Furious Sharks.
Sorry. No.
All right, guys, let's go. Thanks so much for listening to this week's podcast. It's quite a doozy. We jumped into a lot of different things.
Wow.
Personally, for me, the only thing I'm going to add on is really to just be really aware about the people you're talking to.
Yeesh.
I have this one rule in life, especially for everyone who see the pretty people, wear nice clothes, wear fancy things.
You have a thing about
I don't give them the attention that they expect.
Aye.
When you do that, you change the ball game. Speak to the quieter ones. Those people you can trust.
For those boys out there who's trying to get a girl, that's the best tip you
Honestly,
can get, okay?
It's true.
John Mahal.
Actually, that's true.
Stay mysterious.
I managed to get Suyan because that day I really didn't wear my spectacles.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't see anyone in front of me. And that's how I draw my house. Because girls think I'm looking at them, but I can't see 5 feet in front of me.
I'm not sure about that one. Guys, there's so many things to talk about when it comes to trust and friendship. We'll definitely get Dennis back. If you enjoyed him on the podcast,
if you want Dennis to have his own podcast,
also
let us know.
We got to do it. This week's song recommendation comes from this beautifully, amazingly talented singer from Singapore, I believe. Not Singapore. She's in America. Cindy Zhang. Cindy Zhang? Well, this one's called Stop Messaging Me, and it's out right now as the podcast is out. Check this out. Ooh.
Stop messaging me.
Got a history with the guy.
For the drop, man.
I've only known
everything.
him since July.
Then he's gonna dance for you, okay?
But I got no time for April shower tea.
Oh, check that out. It's available on, I'm guessing, all major platforms.
Oi.
Cindy, shout out. Thanks for getting in touch.
Huh?
She got in touch.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a nice voice.
Cindy, you great girl.
Cindy.
And for everyone else who needs a friend, drop us a message. And you know what? We'll do another podcast. And Dennis is going to be invited back. We're going to solve some of your problems and life questions.
Oh my God.
It's going to be a good one, dude. It's going to be a good one.
That's actually not a bad idea.
The table frienders. Got B frienders and table frienders.
That's crazy.
The call him your problem, Dennis will solve it.
He can't even solve his own problems.
That's nuts. If you guys need friends, we're also available on Discord. Check out the Takeaway Table community Discord server. We're crazy up in there. We play games. We sing songs. We hang out. And that's where you just meet quality people.
Yeah.
If they're not quality, we cut them out.
Yeah, and if you want to be friends with Mingyu, be sure to wear normal clothes and not expensive shoes.
It's honestly...
And don't talk so much.
I'm wearing Muji shoes, 90 ringgit, bro.
I'm wearing socks.
Don't lie. He just took off his shoes.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's podcast.
Man.
Share it. We love you. Tag us when you're listening to this. We'll send you our love as well. Stay safe, guys. Those butts aren't going to clean themselves.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You want to end
That's
it,
what's up.
Please, go and sign up for vaccine.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.